Hello, good evening everybody. Sorry I'm looking a little bit dishevelled. This is what happens when you don't get changed out your pyjamas all day. So thank you all for your well wishes. I was just feeling a little bit blah yesterday with my cold and my cough. So I will still cough my way through this. I'll try not to, but I'll try and turn away if I do feel a cough coming. Anyway, welcome. So I'm going to take it easy, nothing too complicated. Well, I always say that, don't I? But then I probably end up doing something a little bit tricky. I was having a look at some of my stamps, especially the new celebration one that comes with the embossing folder, which is really cute. Also, forgive me if I look a bit like, if I keep doing this, it's because I've left my other glasses in the house, which I accidentally actually left on Esther's driveway. And her husband picked them up and gave them to me on Sunday and went, did you lose these? I was like, yeah. And he was like, they were on the driveway. Anyway, they're still in the house. So I'm wearing my, my bifocals. So anyway, hi everybody. How are you feeling, Shaz? How's that nasty C word going? Has it left the building yet? Yeah, no, I mean it wasn't like completely, I have felt worse. I just felt a bit bleh. So I took a lazy day yesterday in the hope that I would knock it on its head today. And yeah, I've been pottering. I do feel much better. So I know, sometimes it is good just to go, you know what, I'm going to rest. Just going to rest. Kick its butt. So there we go. All right, I'm not going to let you linger on my face for much longer. I'm going to get my screen up and running. Let's have a look. Whew, it's a little bit tight, but I'm okay. Yay! Excellent. Oh, good to hear. Hi, Christine. Oh, that's lovely. You've had a lovely weekend. Thank you very much. Clean my screen. I'll clean my camera lens for you. All right, let's get this going. There we go. Right. I've even bought my little electric blanket. I've got this little mini electric blanket thing that I'm sitting on to keep my butt warm. And I've got my blanket, so I'm going to stick that over my knees. And way to go, we'll be fine. Excuse my skanky jumper. I've basically worn this for 2 days. And thank goodness there's no smell-o-vision, because you probably don't want to smell me right now. There we go. Right, I was just cutting up some pieces of cardstock. As I said, I had the idea of doing some letters. Now, this is not the first time I've done letters with you, or decorative letters. I have done these in the past. I think I was doing them slightly bigger. I was printing out an outline of a letter onto some cardstock and then stamping to fill the space. So I've done that with you. I've also done decorative numbers where we've used particularly some really nice landscape stamps to create numbers. All right, so sort of something I've visited before, something slightly new perhaps to some of you, because it was quite a while ago. And the idea is that you take stamps to create letters, and I've just written down some letters in front of me that I need to create, possibly for some birthday cards going out this month to some friends. So we'll see how we go. So yeah, the idea is that you just use a piece of cardstock that you would mat onto a base. So I think this is the correct size. It is. So what's the first letter? Oh, a C. Oh, yes. So I was partially inspired, but I had a look at this one first. And then I noticed that the flowers in this piece here, Circle Sayings, is sort of similar-ish to those ones, as in you've got a silhouette and then you've got an inner piece that's a negative inner piece to make the stamens, and also these here. So I thought that would be fun to play with. And then I had a look at some other stamps that I thought would make really good fillers for things. See, this would also make a really good shape for something. Yeah, not quite sure what yet, but we'll see how it goes. So I was going to do the letter C first. Now that naturally does make a really great C, but the curve of it is quite small, and so I may find a way, I suppose, if I use the pens to maybe use part of it and then elongate it somewhat. So let's have a look at what, if I use a pen like the Stampin' Blend marker, I can colour in partially. So I'm just going to change my setting on my little electric heater thing because it's really burning my butt. Okay, right, so I'm thinking using a bit of this. So I'm going to colour this with, now the person I think of giving this to is actually a childhood friend. I went to school with her, and funny enough, I picked this colour because this colour so reminds me of her, because she used to wear this gorgeous perfume that's like unavailable now. And the packaging for that perfume was this colour. It was a cassis. I think it was called, the perfume was actually called cassis. And obviously the cassis reminds you, you know, it's the that lovely drink, or yeah, it's a berry flavoured drink. Is it cherry cassis? So this actually, because it's called Berry Bear, so it kind of makes sense to use this one, doesn't it? So I better get this sent off to her. It's actually late for her birthday, but right. So I'm thinking of making a C. Now, if you feel that you need to do a little bit of an outline in pencil, that's okay. No shame in that whatsoever. I'm just going to grab a pencil just to do that. So it's just to get a rough idea of where we're heading with this. And I just did a little huff there. Okay, there we go. We started the process, everybody. I'm wondering if I could do another one there, because the only thing about doing this is that you need to clean off your stamp very well if you're going to use another part of it. So I think I'm just going to cheat a little bit and not use... Oh, I've just realised I could have coloured in the green bits green. Oh, that's frustrating. Right, so let me just show you my little tip. If you've got to uncolour part of it, get a blender pen. And actually this is a really dry blender pen. I should throw it away really, but you can take off, see how I'm taking off the colour from the leaves? I'm just drawing on myself. I probably shouldn't do that, but what's that there? Is that a leaf as well? No, I think that's just part of the petal. A bit of old olive. I'm just going to do that again. Oh, that's better. Oh, I missed out a leaf there. Ha ha ha. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Clean that off now. Right, let's do that again. Hi Cindy, hi Monica, hi Sharon, Groves, Andrea, William, Sue. Who else is on here? Lisa, Bev, Kim, Patricia, Georgiana, Dee Dee, Patricia, oh, I said Patricia's ready, Valerie, Heather, and everyone else who knows me. Okay, let's do that again. So we'll kind of colour in the flowers. Miss out the leaves. Colour in the leaves with the green. Don't miss that little one there, Ruth. I might do this one this time. All right. Yeah, the weekend. Yeah, so we left fairly early on Saturday, early for me anyway, Saturday morning, because I had to make sure I was in Trowbridge, which is where my sister lives, for 1:30. Well, 1:20 actually. The lovely Jodie. I don't know if she's back home yet. So hi Jodie, if you're back home. The lovely Jodie Hoffman was visiting a very dear friend of hers in the UK. It was a bit of a flying visit for her, but anyway, she found time in her schedule to come hop on the train to meet me in Trowbridge. And so I did. It was a rather cold day. Poor thing, she definitely wasn't used to our weather. She coped very well. Don't know what happened there. Oh well, never mind. Then I want to add some of these flowers. Yeah, so we headed for a really nice cafe where she was like, I want a jacket potato, because she wanted a British jacket potato. So that was nice. And then we sat there and chatted for hours. Oh my goodness, the time went so quickly. But it was really special. Pop that in there. Now, obviously, because I'm using ink to stamp with rather than the pens, you do actually get a better impression, particularly on the photopolymer. This colouring in technique, I think, works better on rubber, but because we're trying to go for a very specific look here, we can't be too choosy about how this looks. Right, and then what I want to do is to kind of bring the whole look together. I want to add some tiny little leaf images in here, and I think this Around the Bend stamp set is perfect for that. Now I'm just going to double check that this is actually still currently available, because I've got a horrible feeling that it might have retired and only the stamps are available. So let me just check this. So apologies if it has retired, or it might just be online exclusive. Excuse me. Okay, so they're available in photopolymer, not red rubber. There we go. All right, so this stamp set is available, but only in photopolymer. So they're not like this, they're like this. This one. Right, I'm just going to take my time with this to add these extra little components. So Heather says what? Yes, it was my first time meeting Jodie in real life. Yes, yes. And I think it was only her second visit to the UK. Oh, Shaz says, thank you for my wonderful birthday and get well soon cards. Oh, good. Glad you got some. I lived in Trowbridge as a child. What a small world. Oh, there we go. So the red rubber ones are a little bit more trickier to kind of like figure out where they're going, but right, now this stamp set fortunately has got these leaves going in kind of the opposite direction, so that's really helpful when you're creating a symmetrical kind of design, especially if you want the C to kind of like look like a C like this, although I don't feel that it perhaps needs it on that side, but how cool is that? Right, hold on. I want that one going in that direction. No, I see, I don't want that one going in that direction. Do I want it going in that direction instead? Yes, I do. I want it sort of flowing downwards. Let's do that. Okay, and then do I want that one doing that? I do. Okay. So anyway, if you did want to have like one flowing going that way, I just don't think it needs it, because then it's in danger of looking like an O. So I'm not going to add it to this one. See how that one looks. Does that one look better? Ah, I might do that one in that direction. It's nice to have the option. There we go. This is very delicate, detailed stamping, I have to say. I'm going in very carefully with this. And then we do have this very delicate little thing here. Oh, Dawn's got... Oh, yes, you've got an upper respiratory chest cold. Yeah, I'm just hoping this one doesn't turn anything up. Oh, what's wrong with Ida? Oh, you got COVID. Oh, bless you. Oh, no. Oh, were you visiting someone? Oh, this is a cute little leaf. It's a kind of like hardly there leaf, which just seems to work very well. Now I've got to be very careful not to kind of come out of the C zone. C is for Connerby. Oh, I got it now. Yeah, this one, you see, I didn't colour in that leaf. It's got like a very faint... Right, I've got to be very controlled how I draw this. Okay. Actually, I'm thinking it might be nice to actually colour in those little leaves. Let me get my little soft seafoam pen and just colour in these. I'm doing it with the fine tip end because I really do want to stay inside the lines there. Oh, concentrating. There we go. That's made a nice difference, hasn't it? Now I'm wondering if I can actually just sort of colour in the centres of those little flowers there with maybe a bit of lemon lolly. Oh, you're right, Shaz. Yeah. Oh yes, I have messaged Navarana because I was thinking of her too, and I've not had any response from her as yet. If anyone else does, let me know. She was due to be moving. Excuse me. So I presume it's all the busyness with that might be happening. I'm just doing the centre, what would be the stamens of these flowers. Might just flip to using the finer tip. Before, I believe, yeah, before. Hi, Sheila. Yeah, March. Which Shaz, Shelley? Do you mean Shaz Case? Shaz Conabir is on here, or Shaz KC? No, she's just moving town. No, unfortunately. But she's quite happy not being able to buy SU. She just loves us. So she watches with us. Now, this wouldn't be complete without some dottage. Now, there is a little bit of dottage in this stamp set here, which you could use, but I think I'm actually just going to show you how to do your own dottage. When you're dealing with such a very delicate design, I think it's better to be in control of where the dottage is going to go. So just adjusting my thing again. So I don't know if I can get any lower. No, that's the lowest I can go. There we go. Hello, Miss Wendy. She had a delivery today. Oh, Sheila just got my notification. Oh, sorry, Sheila. All right, so because I see if there's some sort of gaps in here, so I think that's where we will aim for. So I'm just going to do my own little collection here. Like so. Maybe some here. How cute is that? And so around here. Oh yes, I saw there's a new King and Queen of Denmark. Yes. So the previous Queen of Denmark abdicated around Christmas time. Oh, it's all very, lots of gossip in the royal world in Europe. And so the new king was crowned a few days ago. And he has a wife that was born in Australia. How exciting. Or I should say, how exciting. yeah, I haven't looked at any sort of news stuff very closely about that because I'd love to look at all the clothes that people wore. I love looking at different clothes. I have been enjoying all the different award ceremonies. We had the Golden Globes, didn't we, the other day? Then we had the Critics' Choice Award. Then we've had the Grammys. So we're kind of psyching up for the Oscars in March. Though so some of you know that I've mentioned I have a friend who's an actor and he got nominated in something. I'm not going to say the name though. Yeah, he unfortunately didn't win, but he got nominated in Grammys himself. But his the show that he's been in has been nominated for different things. But it only recently came out, so I don't think. Unfortunately, there's a lot of these award shows. A lot of it has to do with timing of when things come out, as to whether you get nominated. Also, whether or not the distribution companies have done a good job promoting. It's not always down to talent, unfortunately, or hard work. It's lots of other factors. So. Right, I was just trying to get rid of. I feel like I've got a few marks on here. It's a little mark there, but I guess what I could do is just trim it down a little bit. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Do I need to do anything else? I don't feel I need to. I'm going to do a little bit of yellow dotted, just to break it up a bit. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Right, let's work on another one. I think I might change up the colour. So that was stamped onto Very Vanilla. And I used, oh, excuse me, Berry Burst, Old Olive, Soft Sea Foam and Lemon Lolly pens. And I used Old Olive and Berry Burst ink for that one. Oh, why's my camera being weird? Oh well. I need a dingle dangle. Oh, you know? Yes, you're right. Maybe I need I'm more about a dingle dangle off the J. I'll do a J now. Right, let's change this colour up. I'm thinking, I feel like, oh no, I can't go for anything that I don't have a pen in. Oh, maybe I can. All right, so hold on. Let me just think about this a bit. I've got to do a J. Ooh, I could do. You know what? I'm going to do some stamp surgery. Look away, everybody. Who's on here that's going to get upset? I haven't even used this stamp yet, but I'm just going to do some surgery to this. It's my stamp, so I can do what I want with it. Just saying. Hi, Diane. Okay, first inking, first stamping, don't use it. Okay, it's like the first time, you know, your first pancake. or even your second pancake. It's like you don't use it. Right, so I was thinking that would make a really nice top of my J if I did that. Then I've got this that I can use maybe over here to be the other side of my J, and I want to end it there. Okay. And I'm inking this up very gently because I don't want to get colour all over there like I did a second ago. So I want a space there. I want this across here like so. J. There we go. And then we want it to kind of come around and do a sweep. Oh, oh, that could work. Ooh, okay. Let's think. What colour could I use? I do need to clean this very well, though. Giving a little bit of a spritzy screw. Husband was singing to you. Oh, really? You've got Rod there, have you, Miss Lisa? Might go for some blueberry Bushel. Okay, inked that up. And then I'm going to do that little trick again of removing all the leafy blue, the blue on the leaf rather. See what I'm doing there? See? Little trick there. This is a good way to make your stamps be your own, or make them more unique to you, how you want to use them. And this is a good way to use your dried up blender pens, because you don't actually need it to be that wet. You just need something that will remove the ink. Because to be honest, if it's wet, all you're doing is kind of smearing. Smearing is not a good look for anybody. Okay, done that. So now we go in with our old olive. Have I told you lately that I love you, Miss Lisa? Or shall I say Mrs. Lisa? Now, sometimes you will get a little bit of the other colour on your pen, but that's okay. Give it a little swipey wipey to get it off. Go. And it's kind of worth the effort, you know, because if you're making a card for a friend that's, you know, going to have their initial on it, you obviously like them that much. Right, where's my mat? Oh, is Ida going? Oh, Ida stamps actually. I show you the coolest things. Oh, good. Just breathe my germs all over this stamp. Thankfully, it's just me in my studio today. Not infecting anybody else. Right. Ta-da! So now I want to get this blue in. That is going to look so cool. So cool. So I think this card is going to go to a friend of the family. This is a lady who was friends with my mother. Oh my goodness, back in the going to say late 60s, early 70s. And she was my mother's bridesmaid. And then I was her bridesmaid. So she's a special lady. She's always so sweet. Like, she's always well, I'll say always. I say at least a few times a year. She's like calling me to check up on me. And she prays for me and my family. She is the coolest. You know, the sort of people, the older women in your life that you still call auntie even though you're not related. She's one of those. Alright, so I like this, but I feel like it needs more. So I'm just going to see if... Oh, I don't know if that is designed to go in there, but... I think that was supposed to be... That was designed. Is that designed to go in that one? Yeah, that would make that too thick. No. So, let's think of a way in which I can use this one to add some extra flowers to this. Ooh, those two might work. Or, hold on. That one there, maybe. Or instead of going with more blue, what we could do is go with more green, but a different green, and I can hand add, or maybe I'll look at another stamp set to add some more flowers. Okay, bear with. I think I am going to go and just have a quick look at my... Hi, Melanie. I'll be back. Do I still have a cold? Yes. It's not too like in my nose congested. It's just like a cough. Little flowers, I need little flowers. Just I just need some flowers. Okay, what about these? Oh, there's that one. Yeah, I just need to control the flowers a bit more. So I'm thinking that, oh yeah, that's much more controllable. And there's even a nice little leaf I can use. Do I want to use that one? Not quite sure. Oh, that's nice. A bit hard to control, that one. Okay, definitely going to use that one. Just put those away for a sec. So this is Lasting Joy. Oh, actually, just spotted those little things. Oh my goodness, how tiny are they? Okay, let's get a little bit of Granny Apple in the mix. Yeah, I was reflecting actually. I woke up this morning and I thought, you know what, I slept well last night. And so I thought, you know what, if I slept well last night, I must be doing okay, because I'm not so ill where, you know, that ill type of being ill with a cold where you're waking up and you feel like you've been awake all night. I have to say, that's not how bad it got. So it was just kind of, it was totally bearable. Right. See how perfectly that fits in there. I love it when that happens. Lasting Joy. You've not come across that one? Ah, yeah, it's really pretty. How are things with you, Wendy? Have things been sorted? You know what I'm asking you. Right, I feel like we need to sort of shape this J a little bit more to make it more J-like. So, I was thinking a little bit of Boho Blue. To go with this. Hello, Lynette. They certainly are. Thank you, Lynette. Thank you very much. I kind of feel like I need to thicken a lot of this J up a bit more. And I'm also thinking maybe I should have drawn a bit more of a template. But let's get a bit more Granny Apple in here. The only thing about three-pronged leaves is that you do have to be quite careful to find the right spots to sneak them in. You see, really, that's why two-leaved pronged leaves are much easier to use sometimes, because you can kind of squeeze them into places a bit easier. Whew, right. I'm wondering if we need a little bit of dark blue up here. No, not that. Just to sort of pull some of that colour over, the darker blue over. Oh, that's my light going out to remind me that 45 minutes has passed. Oh, hold on. I'm just going to put it on for 15 more minutes. Okay, this is all taken a bit longer than I thought it was going to take, so. And then I'm trying to be very careful. Okay, I'm happy with that. Happy with the blue. So what I'm going to do is see if there are any little spots that I can add this tiny little trio of leaves, or just two of them. Oh, brilliant, Wendy. Oh my days, that's brilliant. That's amazing. message me. Okay, so I'm using this as a little pet, the little pear from Lasting Joy. Just finishing, trying to pull that J shape together. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, Wendy, what did you get in your kit? Hi, Karen. Thank you, everyone that's booked onto the Magical Meadow class for Friday. I can say that one is definitely full. There are a few more spaces for the mini album class that's taking place on my Saturday morning, which is so 9 AM for me, 10 AM Europe, and then evening South Pacific, depending what side of Australia or if you're in New Zealand. Also, advance notice, we've got a clusters and lines class, which is a really great one if you're a beginner at kind of this approach to whole sheet stamping. So if you want to get yourself booked on there, please head to oh, hold on, let me go and get the link. It's the book when .com/artfulstampin. I will send you the link now. There we go. So this is my new booking system. See, I feel that this needs like a little flower or something bigger than just a dot. So I'm just going to do like, I don't know, some berries. This is using the Blueberry Bushel marker pen. So I'm putting 3 dots in there, but I'm going bigger than just a dot. I'm actually making a circle. And then I am going to add some little dotted dots as well. And I am wondering about adding some centres to these flowers also. Oh, thank you, Monica. Thank you, Heather. So if you've got bigger stamps than this, I would just make a bigger letter. This is 1/4 of a piece of A4, or 5.5 by 11. So if you wanted just to have a go with half a sheet, if you've got slightly bigger flowers, then I would do that. Because if you've bought stamps recently that are more designed for whole stamp, you know, whole sheet stamping, stamp one sheet wonders, then you may find that you don't have a big collection of smaller stamps. Or you may find that on second look at your stamp collection that you actually do have some and they've gone unused. So yes, I did. Yes, Karen, I did. Yeah, that was for my dad's 70th. Can you believe that was 8 years ago? Yeah. Oh my goodness. That card went nuts on Pinterest. People loved that. Actually, there may be a few of you on here that have not seen the video for that card. I can go find it. So can you see I'm just adding berries to some of these leaves here? Because it just feels like a natural spot to put some. And as I usually say this when you're using silhouette stamps, and these are technically our silhouette stamps, that you do have to be careful not to cram them too close together because they're very, very strong. So, oh, good, Christine. Hi, Cheryl Adams. How are you feeling? Right, I do think it needs a little bit of yellow, so I'm going to just pop a little bit of yellow into the centre of here. Perhaps not do it right to the edges, but just do the centres. Oh, that's mixing a little bit, but I don't really want it to turn green. Okay. And I think I will also just go in and colour these little leaves. It just helps to make them look a little bit more fuller, because otherwise they look translucent, and I've got no other translucent leaves on here, so kind of makes sense. Oh, yeah. Lovely, Wendy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Cheryl. Oh, the 75th card. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was going to say, maybe it. Okay, so Karen, you've been watching me 3 years. I thought it was the 70th I made him. Okay. Karen. No, not 8. 3. Take off 5 years. Alright, I'm not sure about this J, whether or not I need to. I don't know. It kind of looks like a J, doesn't it? Wondering whether to pull this round a little bit more. Put it around to there. If I just keep doing that, it'll do it. Excuse me. Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, I know. I was overreaching there, Monica. I'm feeling better. Just got a bit of a horrible cough. But I'm living. I'm here. It's all good. Right, just make these berries a bit bigger. Just trying to pull it in a bit more. My J, it feels like this is being a bit weird. I've tapered it off a bit too soon. So this is where the flapping and flipping happens. for the mini album. Yeah, Shaz, did you want to do that one? I'll send you the info for that one. Or have I sent it to you already? Oh, that's quite nice. It squares it off a bit more. Step away from the J. One more leaf. One more leaf. There we go. Oh, another leaf. Hold on. Just one more dottage. Okay. Okay, I'll stop now. I think. Oh, I've missed a yellow centre. Okay, now finished. All right, so there we go. Tonight was using your little tiny stamps to create letters. So we've done a CJ or a JC. JC is always the best. You don't think you could do it? Okay. J is for Janice. Janice is for me. C is for Sydney. Who's a C and a J on here? I dedicate this video to anybody who's watching whose name begins with a C and whose name begins with a J. But I could guarantee you that this is not coming to you because the people who these are going to don't watch my channel. Sorry. Oh, thank you, everybody. All right, so let me just go over the colours again then. So for the first one, we use Berry Burst, Old Olive, Soft Seafoam and Lemon Lolly pens. Berry Burst ink and Old Olive ink for that one. I'll do a little I'll make a little short after this one. Go through it all. And then for this one, Old Olive, Blueberry Bushel, Granny Apple Green, Boho Blue, and Blueberry Bushel ink. So just blues and greens and a little touch of Lemon Lolly for that one. So there you have it. And then stamp sets. Oh my goodness, see, 15 minutes go so quickly. Oh, I didn't use that one. So we used Softly Sophisticated. Carrie, yay! See, it's for Carrie. You could do a whole name if you know, that's fun. Oh yeah, middle name is Cora. C is for Cora. Okay, so Softly Sophisticated, free stamp set. If you spend over £90 through me, through any demonstrator actually, it's not just through me, you can earn this stamp set and a beautiful embossing folder for absolutely free once you spend your £90. And then as part of making up your £90, you could purchase this stamp set here, which is called Lasting Joy, and it has some really gorgeous sentiments in this one, ones that you could kind of mix and match a little bit. And then I did use, for the first one, for the C, Around the Bend, which is available in photopolymer. It's not available in red rubber anymore. But to be honest, if you're happy to do a bit of stamp surgery to this one here and cut it away from this, then you could probably get away with using that one and not needing Around the Bend. And then I use, to get that lovely curved element there, I use this stamp set from, this stamp from Circle Sayings. So these are a great combination of florals, designs, and sentiments. I think this would cover you for a lot of different things. You've got a couple of birthdays there. You've got hoping for better days ahead, thinking of you, thank you. You know, these two you'd go far with these. Now, I had clocked this one, this little sort of sun ray type thing, and thought if I needed to add a bit of extra shape, I could have used that somewhere. So I'll maybe look forward to doing that for a different letter at some other point, and it'd be interesting to try and do a bit more masculine one at some point. Yeah, they have it. So Circle Sayings, Lasting Joy, Softly Sophisticated, which I need to put the stamp sets back in there. I'm just going to keep these out all on my desk so that I can do a write-up in the description. So often people do ask me, oh, what stamp set did you use, and so forth. If I've been a good girl, I usually do write them in the description. And so when you're looking at your device, if you're watching this on a tablet, or phone, underneath, if you're not watching it full thingy like landscape, if you flip your camera portrait style, there should be the name of the video underneath, Artful Stampin with Ruth, my channel. If you click on Artful Stampin with Ruth, that will take you to the rest of my channel and all the other videos that you can watch of mine. Excuse me. Also at the bottom, it should say blah de blah de blah more. All right, look for that more, and if you tap on that, it should come up with lots of different links. There's links to my shop, my Facebook group, Facebook page. If you want to sign up, there's a really quick link to sign up there. And signing up is an awesome choice at the moment, because if you sign up, it only costs you £99. You can choose £130 of product, and you get a free glass mat. Wendy, what's the glass mat like? That's what she chose. Yeah, it's this awesome glass mat with these accessories, not what you see on here. Sorry, I'll tell you exactly what you get. You get this amazing chamois cloth thing, and then this white tray, not with the things in it, but this white tray that sort of sticks to your mat, and you're able to put an ink pad in it, and it doesn't move. So when you're using your blender brushes, and you know, sometimes you're using your blender brush and your ink pad's moving around, that doesn't happen with those. You can also put your little stamping spots in there, and it just holds them really perfectly. If you're not interested in the glass mat, you can choose £30 extra of product instead. So you will get £160 of product for £99. That's basically £71 more of product, and you get free shipping. So you're kind of saving yourself an additional £7 on that as well. So really good option. And then, of course, we've got Celebration happening where you can earn freebies. And let me just quickly show you the gorgeous embossing folder. So that's the embossing folder and stamp set that you get when you spend £90. But you have to spend that £90 either as a customer or as a signed up demonstrator. Okay, you cannot add these to your starter kit because these are freebies anyway. All right, so if you've got any questions about that, please do let me know. Also, do go and grab my host code from my Facebook group, my Facebook page rather. My current host code is there. Don't panic if you can't find it and you don't use it. I can add it later. But I'm super close. Any of you who are thinking of putting in an order, I am so close to hitting a massive sales milestone, and I really would love to hit it this month. So if anyone's thinking of putting an order in, no pressure, just saying. Just saying. And I think that what I might say is that if a customer goes over that milestone for me, I might have to just give them a special gift. What could I give them? I'll have a think about it. I might just give them an extra voucher or something, just to say a big thank you. Actually, you know what? I'll say that. I'll give you a £10 voucher if you take me over the milestone. But I can't tell you what that milestone is because that's kind of not fair. And how far I'm off it. Unless someone is wanting to place an order and you want to know what it is. But anyway. Yeah. There we go. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry, Kenzie, don't worry, Kim. You're signing up this week. Oh, fab. Yeah. Well, if you order through me anyway, you get a thank you card. And if you use the host code, you get a voucher. And if your order goes over £150, then please don't use the host code. Just order your freebies at the point of sale, and I will still send you a thank you card anyway. But it's just easier to do it that way. All right, my lovelies. Great to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all your well wishes, and please, keep holding up those of you who are not very well in your hearts and your prayers. There are people who do share publicly that they've got things going on, and there are people who do not share publicly what's going on. And so please could you particularly pray for those who don't feel able to share but are in some real have real health and health needs at this time. Okay, right. What is the milestone? Oh, the milestone is, in sales, 100,000 CSV. So CSV is the kind of term that Stampin' Up use. It's basically dollars, okay? So it's about £90,000, but Stampin' Up celebrate that as a milestone. So I will get a nice little bonus and also a mention. Possibly when I go to Rotterdam, I'll get to walk the stage for that if I get to that this month. So I think it's if I get it might be that I've missed the deadline, but I think it is if I get to it this month. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I was meant to have done it in January to get a mention, but anyway, I certainly will get the bonus in February. So yay. I know it's taken me a little while. It's taken me over 10 years to get there. I'm in my 13th year now of Stampin' Up, but it's okay. I haven't done this full time. I still don't do this full time, so I'm slow and steady. I am, and I have to say that the fun and the friendships that I've made along the way is worth everything as well. It's not just the money. It's the way it's enriched my life. Yes, you better whoop, girl. I expect you to be there with a whistle, Shaz. A whistle, a hooter, everything. If anyone wants to help Shaz, like whoop whoop me, send her some stuff. Inika, do you want to meet up? We're around on Sunday. We're hanging out on Sunday. Message me, Inika, or email me. Yeah, because there's somebody else as well who's not going, but we'll be meeting up with. So, yeah, we're not going until Monday. We're staying in Rotterdam on Saturday night and Sunday night. Yeah, that's so true, Jane. Yeah. But it's okay. You support your local demos. That's absolutely fine. Because, there are, it swings both ways, So, yes, in a Kersey, Shaz. So Shaz will be there, and we're going to be travelling with another demo friend, Sandra. And there'll be loads of other demos there as well. So, when is it? It's in the middle of March, Kim. Kim, if you sign up today, you can go to Houston. Your favourite place in the world. Yeah, I'm not worried about myself. It's Shaz that I'm going to be praying hard that she's going to feel okay because she's got to travel with me. She'll need all the strength in the world. Oh dear. Yeah, I need. Excuse me. She's going to be sharing a room with us. Start praying for Shaz now. Right, I'm waiting for all these fun quips to come through. No, Inika, the conference ends on Saturday. You can still come to Rotterdam to hang out. Yeah. So just to be clear, the conference ends on Saturday. But myself, Shaz, and Sandra, we are going to be in Rotterdam Sunday, and we're leaving Monday. So we've got the whole of Sunday. I mean, I'd like to go to church somewhere in Rotterdam Sunday morning, but Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, we're free. So if you want to come meet us in a car, that'd be wonderful. Oh my goodness, that'd be so exciting because you've been following this channel for a number of years. So that would be so nice. Yeah, but Kim, if you go to the conference, you're hardly going to be out and about. Oh my goodness, this is my hair. You're not going to be out and about. You're just going to be talking to demonstrators. That'll be fine. Thanks, Janice. Janice survived hanging out with Ruth. It's fine. Right, Inika, email me, please. Let's exchange numbers and stuff. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Nice to chat to you all. Oh, I'm sorry, Inika. Oh, how far out do you live? Well, message me anyway, because it might be that we can just hop on if we can hop on a train. I can't promise. But we'll look at it. Although if you're poorly, I don't want to pass any bugs to you. We'll see how well we are as well. Oh. Oh no, Janice is not going because she's going like way miles. Wendy just tried to remove that hair from me. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. All right, lovelies. I'm going to do as Auntie Vanessa tells me. I'm going to be a good girl. I'm going to go. Right, lots of love to you all. And see you all very soon. Lots of love. Thank you, everybody. Ta-da. Yeah, Miss Janice.